Yeah? Why do you love your grandma?
Because I've been with her for a whole week.
What?
Well, you know, that adorable little boy is Amir. He and his siblings are some of the thousands of borderland kids benefiting from your generosity tonight.
But we can't do it without your help. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Operation Noel Mini-Telethon. I'm Estela Casas, and this is Chief Meteorologist Dr. Lewis Phelan, and he didn't get a hat.
I didn't get a hat. I didn't get the memo, you know, but it's great to be here for Operation Noel.
Yes, it's a great cause. Once a year, we come to you to help us make a difference in the lives of children right here in our community. We're talking about giving children the gift of warmth, meeting a basic need that some families just cannot afford.
And you know, volunteers have been here since before dawn taking your donations. We started this outreach during Good Morning El Paso, and we are on our way to a successful day thanks to your generosity, but we're not there yet.
No, we certainly are not. So far, we have raised $90,583. Over the next couple of weeks, Operation Noel will be distributing 20,000 jackets to children in El Paso and Las Cruces. Today, we want to raise enough money to pay for them. That's going to take $180,000. We're halfway there. So as you can see, we still have a long way to go. So remember, you can donate right now by calling 496-1797. You can also donate online at KVIA.com. So let's see how busy you're keeping volunteers during this 30-minute commercial-free telethon. My co-anchor Rick Cabrera is live at the phone banks. Rick.
I'm in the phone banks, and it's loud in here, and that's what we want. You know, a lot of people talk about the sounds of the season. Maybe that's caroling, singing. We want ringing. 496-1797. I also want to mention, maybe you know someone that always gives to Operation Noel, but they're out of town right now, or they're not able to get to a phone here in El Paso. They're more than welcome to go online to KVIA.com. We've got the Montwood baseball team here, and every single one appears to be on the phone. Oh, he just hung up. There's a call you can make right now, 496-1797. Again, thank you so much to everyone who's already donated, and we need more donations as the evening goes on. We're about halfway to our goal. Now, throughout this mini telethon, we will introduce you to some of the families who will benefit from your generous donations. Right now, we want to meet a single mother who wants to show her children that it's never too late to give up on your dreams. Most people remember riding their first bike, the wind in your face, the freedom of moving with ease, that feeling that you can fly. It's a lesson Eileen wants to instill in her 3 children, Jennifer, Fabian, and little Tanya.
Pues ya pasé 2 materias, gracias a Dios.
The single mother needs to pass 2 more tests to get her GED and hopes to start a career in the legal system.
No vivo muy, que digamos.
Eileen admits her home is modest, but she's grateful for what she has, although the cold winter winds can be rough.
Porque a veces sí se viene muy feo el frío.
Eileen wants to be an example to her children that anything is possible. Jennifer, her eldest, already sees her as an inspiration.
I really believe she can make her things that she wants to do. I really believe in her.
At 11 years old, Jennifer already knows how difficult it is being a single mother.
That she takes care of us. I'm sorry.
That's why Eileen tries her hardest to inspire her children every day.
Sometimes she writes like things on the board. That little one that we have right there, she writes a lot of stuff.
Today's message, why do I want feet when I have wings to fly?
I really believe in her.
Eileen is thankful because your help will make a difference in their lives this holiday season.
Thank you, Operation Noel.
Again, that's just one of the many heartwarming stories. Every dollar donated makes a difference, whether it comes from an individual or from a business. We have another check presentation. We are blessed here in El Paso to have so many generous companies here in our area that do so much for our community and give at the corporate level. Joining us now is Justin Chapman of Hunt Companies. He's the president of Southwest Community Development Division, and thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Okay, wow, $5,000, enough to pay for 370 coats. Tell us why Hunt Companies is so involved and why you guys have decided to get behind Operation Noel.
Operation Noel is a really terrific group. They do something that's great for this city. The Hunt companies have been in El Paso for over 60 years. It is our home. It's a place where we want to keep it our home. The Hunt companies has expanded. We have operations in other cities, but the family has remained invested here. They stay here, and they want to pour their resources into this community to make it a better place, and we think Operation Noel is a wonderful way to do that.
Great. On behalf of the Borderland, thank you so much for the Hunt Company's donation. We really do appreciate it. It means a lot. And again, we've got Dee Margo here with us, the president of Operation Noel, and Dee, more check presentations to come, right?
There's more to come, and we just want to thank the Hunt companies for all that they do for not only for Operation Noel, but what they do in this community, which everyone knows. Everybody knows.
No doubt. Again, we are really blessed to have companies like the Hunt Company and everyone here in El Paso making a big difference and helping out a great cause. Las Cruces, too, Doña Ana County, they're all benefiting today. Excellent. Thank you all very much. Let's get it back to the studio and get the very latest from Estella and Doppler. And again, you know, the weather lately, Doppler, has been so cold, those jackets are really going to come in handy.
Oh, yeah. You know, and although the long-term forecast for this winter, Estella, is for above normal temperatures, there's going to be time periods where we get these storms coming in for a weekend or maybe a week where it's bitterly cold and we have the wind chills to deal with. And so, you know, that could certainly happen.
This comes in handy. $13.50 buys just one. Donating $13.50 may seem like a lot, but think of it this way. Many are excited to see the new Star Wars movie Rogue One at the IMAX theater, but one IMAX adult ticket would cost $14, and that's enough to cover the cost of one coat for a child.
You know, Estella, if you wanted to enjoy a treat while at the movie, like a large popcorn, maybe a couple of large drinks, that would run about $14.50, which is also enough for a coat. So either way, your donation can truly make a difference this winter for those in need in our community.
Once again, the number to call is 496-1797. And what some may not know is that Operation Noel is one of the longest running charities in El Paso.
That's right. You know, it started way back in 1939 as a way to raise money for dresses for little girls. Nearly 80 years later, it has become a way to keep children warm throughout the winter.
ABC 7's Evan Folan shows you the reason why we're inspired to keep helping.
It was sad what happened.
Bearing their soul as they share their struggles, families in the borderland have been opening up to us over the years.
I don't know, I'm not gonna give them a great Christmas because I don't have.
Their personal and painful experiences reminding us that suffering is widely shared by humanity.
Or they ask me for something and I can't.
Hardships come to us in different ways, from illnesses to lost jobs to the loss of a loved one. We might not be able to heal their wounds, but one thing we can do is help.
It never fails to overwhelm me somewhat that we are so generous as a community, irrespective of what our socioeconomic basis looks like.
President of Operation Noel, Dee Margo, has been with the organization since 1993.
I want to say 8,000 or 9,000 coats, maybe even less than that. And now we're up to 20,000 coats. Unfortunately, we have requests for probably 25,000 coats.
Year after year, color after color, child after child.
They would just save us like an extra expense, especially since kids grow out of clothes so fast.
All it takes is $13.50.
And every year we do our best to meet the demand.
So keep the phones ringing.
But we can't do it without you.
There have been days when I have said, I can't do this anymore.
But we can help keep each other's hopes alive.
We still smile and we still laugh and we still love in my home.
Evan Folan, ABC 7.
And a little more background on Operation Noel. It started back in 1939 thanks to the efforts of Ruth Pooley. Pooley was a wife of the editor of the El Paso Herald-Post. She started the Little Girls Dress Fund after seeing another group taking donations for jeans for boys. Her work continued until the 1980s, where the name changed to Operation Noel. The focus shifted to sweatsuits and eventually to coats, like today. Now there are more than 65 area companies and schools dedicated to helping children in need get a warm coat during the holiday season.
Yeah, and as Evan just showed us earlier, the demand for coats continues to grow. For many children, this will be the only jacket they'll have the entire winter.
And that's why the design of the coats is so important. ABC 7's Iris Lopez gives us a closer look at what your donation will help buy.
Hi guys, well this right here is why we are raising money tonight. Now this jacket is just one of 20,000 that will help keep a child warm this winter. Now the sizes range from children ages 2 through 12. Now, we are not quite yet at winter. We have 20 days until we can officially say it is winter, but not many kids out there have those jackets to help keep them warm. These jackets are going to help keep them warm. Take a look at it. I'm going to let you know what you can expect. For the first year, we have Velcro, you know, for the little ones who just don't know or just don't like to zip up the jacket. We also have this cotton right here on the collar that helps keep them nice and cozy. And in the back, these reflective stripes because, you know, the sun goes down a little bit sooner. If the little ones are outside, it will help keep them safe. And just by holding it, this jacket is nice and warm. And some of these children, this is the only jacket that they're going to have this fall and for winter. So your donations are going to help get those children these nice and warm jackets. All right, let's send things over back to Estella and Doppler.
Okay. And let's check in with Rick Cabrera now. Rick, how are things going over there?
Hey, it's great. Every single Montwood baseball player is on the phone. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to see. We want to let people know if you call in and you get a busy signal, please don't give up. That's a good sign. It means a lot of people are calling in, but please don't hesitate to try again. 496-1797. Again, 496-1797. Now, I mentioned we've got some great corporate sponsors and great corporate community members here in El Paso and Las Cruces that do a lot to really help out our communities of El Paso County and Doña Ana County. And I'm joined now by Chad and Nancy with Planet Fitness, along with Dan Longoria from Mattress Firm, who's also a big sponsor of today's event. But let's start with Planet Fitness and Chad. And 370 coats, $5,000. That's really impressive, Chad. Talk about the effort that Planet Fitness puts in, because I know you guys are every year making an impressive check donation.
Yeah, well, what Operation Noel does is great. So we're honored to be able to partner with them, and the community of El Paso gives back to us a lot throughout the year. So we're just honored to be able to be here and give them something every single year.
Great. And I just want to apologize for not being in this week. I've been under the weather a little bit, but you'll see me back there on Monday, I promise. It was that turkey. I had to work it off, and I never made it. Dan, let's talk about your role in this. I know it's near and dear to Mattress Firm's heart, Operation Noel. You just made a big check presentation in our last half hour. Talk about the importance of Operation Noel to Mattress Firm.
Well, Rick, we're, again, happy to be a partner with Operation Noel. I mean, the organization, speaks for itself, providing coats to kids that ordinarily wouldn't have one during this winter season, and it's winter now. So again, we're just happy to be a part. Mattress Firm has been here for 20 years and always giving back to the community, and this is a great organization. So please call now and donate, please.
Great. Couldn't say it better than myself. Thank you so much to Planet Fitness and also Mattress Firm, and of course making a big difference here in our community. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you very much. $5,000 goes a long way. And for the past 7 nights, we've been introducing you to families who will benefit from your donations. This next story taught us that we're stronger when we come together. We meet Gracie, a grandmother who has made great sacrifices for her granddaughter. In the tiny town of Canutillo, it's not rare to find generations of Eagles in one family, including Gracie Greers.
I graduated from Canutillo, and my mom graduated from here, my daughter graduated from here, now my grandkids are going to Canutillo.
Gracie lives with her husband and granddaughter, Vivica. Vivica's mother, Leah, got pregnant at 17, but wasn't ready for the challenges of motherhood.
So we just stepped in and told her, finish school, and don't worry about it, we got it.
Growing up, Vivica would mostly keep to herself, but last year her behavior began to worry Gracie.
Pictures she would draw were really deep, dark things.
Well, you wake up in the morning and you just think about it. Do I really want to get up, or do I just want to stay in bed?
On Canutillo's homecoming day, a big event for the town, Gracie dropped off Vivica at the parade. A couple of hours later,
the counselor called me and told me I needed to pick her up because she was having really deep, dark thoughts.
You just want to end your life.
Vivica was admitted to University of Behavioral Health for a few days. 2 days after being back at home, Vivica had slit her wrists.
That was really traumatizing, seeing what she had did.
Vivica began to see a psychiatrist and counselor, as well as take medicine day and night.
That medication is expensive.
Vivica also began attending school half a day due to her anxiety and social phobias. This past January, the Greer family would be tested again. Vivica and her grandmother were at a Girl Scout rally when Vivica began having sharp pains. She begged Gracie to take her to the hospital. That's when doctors would find the tumor they estimated was the size of a softball.
We saw like maybe 10, 12 different doctors.
Days later during surgery, doctors found the tumor was worse than they thought.
It was almost the size of a volleyball.
Immediately, Vivica began treatment for ovarian cancer.
It hit me very hard. I started questioning myself, like, am I going to get through this? Am I going to pass away? What's going to happen to my family?
Her siblings, ages 5 and 6, struggled to understand what happened.
I was so sad and I was worried for her. And I thought she was going to go up to heaven.
Chemo took its toll.
You're vomiting, you get nauseous, you don't want to eat, you get cold, you lose all your hair.
Her siblings were with her every step of the way.
I always help her get up and go to the restroom because she couldn't get up the bed because she'll always have that machine near her.
In April, Vivica went into remission, a welcome change for the younger Greers.
She wasn't sick no more.
Today, the Greers are getting ready for the holidays.
No whipped cream?
Looking forward to a new year.
And for this Christmas, I wish that we could get the internet back on. Sausage, hamburgers, a bulldozer.
A bulldozer?
Gracie wants Vivica to go to college and hopes she can overcome her anxiety.
Me and your grandpa's not going to be around all the time for you.
I just really hope that we can just survive as a family and nothing bad happens anymore.
But as long as Vivica needs my help, I'm here for her.
Estela Casas.
And as you can see, any donation will make a big difference. Going out to eat is also something that we may take for granted. For example, you know, the cost of a single classic combo, an appetizer from Applebee's, $14.50. That meal right there would help a child get a Coke tonight. Now, let's say, however, you wanted to go to Chick-fil-A instead. I like that place.
Yes, it's good. Any of you watching like Chick-fil-A? Yeah, of course you do. 2 chicken sandwich combos would nearly be enough to buy a coat for 1 child. So either way, your donation tonight can go a long way into improving not only a child's life, but for a whole family as well. Not only are these jackets warm and comfortable, but they also look good.
They do. ABC 7 Sports Director Trevor Thompson shows us the inspiration behind this year's colors.
Well, as you can probably tell, winter is finally upon us, and if you can believe it, there are countless kids in our own backyard who don't have access to proper winter clothing, but that's where you come in. Just a very small donation can help young children not only feel better, but look pretty good too, and maybe even support their local teams. Take a look at this jacket here. It's blue and it's orange, supporting the UTEP Miners. But hey, maybe the Miners, they're not your team. That's okay. How about red and black? I'm talking Texas Tech Red Raiders. Whatever the color, whatever the team, we've got it. We just need your help with a small donation. Thank you so much.
The Cowboys are playing tonight too,
Yeah,
so that's their colors too.
Rick's been back there busy, you know, all afternoon, evening.
Yes.
I kind of figured why he likes it back there.
I think I know why.
They've got
money.
Food, they got money, they have pizza, you know, and he's certainly loving it over there. So let's check in with Rick to see how the donations are coming. Rick, what do you have?
You distracted me. You mentioned food. I want to take a moment and thank all the generous sponsors who've dropped off food all afternoon. For those that aren't here, you want to be here all day, even if you're not working. I know I got here a little early because I could snack on some corner bakery. Right now, Peter Piper just showed up with some pizza, some delicious pizza, and Jack in the Box as well. So we want to thank all the sponsors who are making sure all these hungry Montwood baseball players have some food and the energy to answer your calls at 496-1797. Now, you know the blue jacket Trevor was holding up? Of course, it reminds us of the Dallas Cowboys. So if you're a Cowboys fan, this is a great jacket to own, no doubt about it. We asked the president of Operation Noel, Dee Margo, about that earlier this week, and here's what he had to say.
We did Cowboy colors once some years ago. We've also done Super Bowl winners or Super Bowl participant colors. We kind of go back and forth. In fact, is if your viewers have any suggestions for next year, we're welcome. We'd love to receive them.
You heard the man right there, Dee Margo, saying give us your suggestions. They try to keep them gender neutral, but again, you can email us at KVIA@KVIA.com. Let us know what colors you might like to see in those jackets, and we'll do our best. Again, the goal tonight, 20,000 jackets. We've got to pay for them. They've already been ordered, and this during this telethon, we want to raise $180,000, and we're not close yet, folks. We still need your generous donations. Each jacket costs about $13.50, and again, we want to hear those phone lines ringing. If you don't get through the first time, don't give up. Just keep dialing, or go to KVIA.com and make a donation there. Again, every penny counts, and every penny stays right here on the borderland. There is no overhead with these jackets. That's what makes Operation Noel such a wonderful local cause. We'll send it back to you in the studio. Estella and Doppler.
That's wonderful. Everybody is on a phone. That's terrific.
Like to see that, don't we? And all these guys volunteering, giving up their time too.
We've had different shifts coming in all day, so it takes a community to make something like this happen. Well, with the holiday season now underway and families looking to buy the newest and best toys, here's what kind of impact your donation tonight can make. The Hatchimals Pengualas pink egg costs nearly $70. Did I say that right?
I think
Which
so.
is worth 5 coats.
Wow. And the Shopkins Tall Mall playset can cover the cost of 3 coats. And even this remote-controlled dog, worth nearly $180, can help cover the cost of 13 coats for kids here in the Borderland. And it can all happen because of your great generosity tonight.
And if you're just joining us, this is our Operation Noel Mini-Telethon. ABC7 is teaming up with the El Paso Times, Hub International, and Mattress Firm to help raise money. And you at home, we need your money, and we've teamed up with you too.
Yeah, and we couldn't do it without you because community donations make all of this possible. So give us a call, 915-496-1797, and join our cause. Your donation of $13.50. That's it. We'll pay for 1 coat, and we're trying to pay for more than 20,000 coats today. Our goal is $180,000. We'd love to get more than that, too. And please know 100% of your donations stay here in the Borderland, which is excellent.
Having to leave the workforce to care for a sick relative comes with many, many challenges. But for some families, parents can end up losing their jobs and financial stability.
That's what happened to one couple in the Lower Valley after their son was diagnosed with leukemia. A warm jacket is a luxury they just can't afford with all his medical expenses.
Can I have the green?
The green, please.
Most kids his age would probably be on their tablet after dinner. But Edmundo, or MJ as he likes to be called, spends the evening immersed in a coloring book.
Let's see what the difference is.
You can't tell by looking at MJ, but holding the color pencil is a victory compared to last year.
He couldn't walk. At school he couldn't write.
After several trips and tests, Mom got words no parent wants to hear. Your child has cancer.
It's like a bad dream that I guess you can never get out of. You just wish you could take their place.
Amanda stopped working to devote all time to her baby boy. MJ's father couldn't stand not being by his son's bedside. After taking too much time off, his father got laid off.
A lot of jobs, employers won't be like, oh yeah, go ahead,
Amanda says it's hard to believe he's still getting chemo. But then an episode happens and her soul gets crushed knowing MJ isn't out of the woods just yet.
You see him doing good and then all of a sudden he falls and you're just like, you don't want to see that again.
But like a roller coaster, there are highs and lows, especially for this avid football fan.
I just got told that I can play sports again.
Your small donation can make a huge difference, not only for MJ, but for many children this holiday season.
Thank you for everybody who donates and who helps.
You know what? Throughout the years, this has been around since 1939. So there are a lot of people out there who got a coat, who got a little dress. So you too are an Operation Noel participant. So maybe it's time for you all to help us tonight.
That'd be great. And for kids like MJ and the Martinez family, any donation truly helps. Even just a slight change from your daily or weekly routine can be a huge difference.
So the next time you take a trip to the coffee shop, think about getting that grande cafe latte. A week's worth of that cup of coffee would be enough for 1 coat.
All right, let's stick with coffee. 6 venti brewed coffees are more than enough for a coat.
And yes, even a dozen tamales would also be all that it takes for a coat this holiday season. So maybe don't eat too many tamales. It can all happen tonight thanks to your donation to Operation Noel. We know that El Pasoans are very, very generous. They give of their time, their talent, and tonight we want you to donate your treasure. Send us in some money. Let's send things over once again to Rick for one last look at the donations. Rick.
Yes, we're here in the phone banks again. We love to hear those phones ringing. It's a sound of the season we want to hear at this time. We want those phones ringing at 496-1797. Now, we have gotten a few people that called who said that the website has crashed. Again, we have a link at KVIA.com to the Operation Noel Telethon site. we promise you we'll keep working on it. But actually, that's a good thing. It means everyone wants to donate, and we want your donation so much. We just ask that you don't give up. Be patient with us. We'll try to get the website up and running, but you can also call 496-1797. And, you know, maybe this is an opportunity for you to think about other people that you know would love to give to such a worthwhile cause. There's a lot of people maybe out of town, or maybe you know someone that's maybe at work right now who loves to give. Maybe if you've already made your donation, you can do us all a favor and reach out to a neighbor, reach out to a friend, a family member, and let them know that it's taking place right now, and they can make a donation at KVIA.com or go online to 496-1797, make that call and make a donation also. So anything you can do in that regard, we certainly appreciate it. But we want to thank the Montwood baseball team for being out here taking your phone calls as well. You want to come over and talk one more time, Coach, and tell us about it? We certainly appreciate you guys being here. Talk about why Montwood decided to get behind today's event.
Well, you know, it's like what we talked about earlier, that it's important for them to understand that being successful in the classroom and on the field is going to make them, you know, great baseball players. But I think doing things like this is going to make them great kids and great people and contributing members to society, you know, just being able to give back to the community.
Excellent. Coach Romo, we appreciate you guys being here. Certainly, and you're right, sports teaches a lot of great skills, life skills, resiliency, you know, come from behind, never give up, those things. And you get them out here and you teach them to be good members of our community as well. So we appreciate it.
We're just truly honored and humbled to be a part of this. The guys are really excited to do things like this, and you know, being on the phones is helping them work on their people skills and develop the things that are necessary, you know, for them to be successful in life.
Excellent. Well, we're glad to have you here. Thank you so much, Coach. We certainly appreciate it. And again, there's some Peter Piper pizza waiting for you guys. If I don't get to it first, there's some waiting for the guys when they get done over here. So we thank you so much. Again, every year we have a ton of great volunteers who come out here and help and work these phone banks. It really is great to be around here on a day like today, Estella and Doppler, because you see so many partners from around the community, whether it's Mattress Firm or Planet Fitness or Hub International, whoever it is, you see them all coming out here and just wanting to give a little bit more, a little something extra. And that's what we're asking for you to do tonight by calling 496-1797. Let's help a worthwhile cause. And again, we want to stress 100% every penny stays right here and goes toward coats. There is no overhead, and it's the only charity in El Paso you can say that about. There is absolutely no staff members to pay. Everything is volunteers, and we are so thankful. We'll send it back to you.
And, you know, we're all doing our part. So everybody at home, do your part by calling us at 496-1797 and donate.
You know, Stella, I know cold weather. I grew up in Chicago, all right, lived in Michigan, lived in Indiana, where you have brutal wind chills and, you know, 4 months, 5 months of the year where it's cold.
Brutally cold.
Yeah, brutally cold, yeah. We like that word, brutally cold. But, you know, cold really goes through you, especially when you got the wind chills. Everybody knows it here when we get those strong winds like that. And it's miserable when you're cold. And I would spend many a day very miserable when, you know, you got wind chills and it feels like minus 50 and the temperature at 15 degrees. And I see kids roaming around town, very light jacket or no jacket at all.
No jacket at all.
And so these are very important.
This is going to help. This is terrific, terrific. Hey, we have a number to show you all.
Let's get it.
Drum roll. We don't have a drum roll, but we are going to show you the number. $104,231. Terrific, El Paso.
Great.
Thank you so much. But we're aiming for $180,000. What? They're going to say, Stella's never happy. So we're almost there, but we still need your help. 915-496-1797. That is a number you can call right now to help keep a borderland child warm this winter.
Hey, don't forget, we're going to be here again on ABC 7 at 9, on the CW, on ABC 7 at 10. But until then, we leave you with just some of the faces you'll be helping this winter with Operation Noel. Thank you.
Thank you.